It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith. In this game, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Boston Celtics. Taking a look at the Celtics, they've talked about the importance of starting fast, playing with energy right off the tip. Let's face it, no team likes to play catch-up if they can avoid it. We'll see how it works for him tonight. Well, tonight we're going to get to see Kyrie Irving. Plenty of debate over where he stands among the best point guards in the league. Shaq, where do you...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. And with pregame, well, Kevin, a two-way player to be sure, DA. Thanks. Clark, tonight we're going to see two conference rivals go at it heading into this type of game, knowing that setup. What's your mentality?
Well, I think first and foremost, excitement. You're chomping at the bit to get after these guys because you're salivating about the opportunity to take down your rival. Nothing excites you more and gets the competitive juices going more than having a chance to take your rival down.
Absolutely. And it really reflects in terms of what that standing shows too. You win against your rival. It's like 2 wins instead of 1.
Yeah, it does. It carries a little extra weight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Tatum and Hayward holding down the forward spots. Kemba Walker is out there with Brown, and it's Cantor in at the 5. Hayward passes to Cantor. The kick out to Tatum. Hayward right side over Chandler. Hayward can hit. We've seen a quick start here for the Nets. It's a 5-point game. A nice shot by Irving.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle, too. So we'll see Kemba Walker go to the line here. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nets.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Irving against Walker. No good from Irving.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start. And sometimes it seems the age of interior scoring big men has come and gone. Enes Kanter, one of the rare big men who can dominate a game offensively in the paint. Great hands and the strength to create space.
Passes it to Durant. Lots of room. Count that bucket. Durant's got 5 now.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Cantor sets the pick for Brown. Pass to Cantor. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Cantor's got his first points of the night. And you talk about Cantor's inside game, but he's got a solid jump shot.
It looks very comfortable all the way out to 20 feet. I think before long we may see him add a 3-point shot to his repertoire.
Walker dishes to Brown. And Durant sends it back.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots.
Here's LeVert. Durant against Tatum. Now the pass to Irving. Back to Chandler. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's LeVert. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Hayward. Chandler with the block.
Boy, he's holding his team back. Really a hindrance. Can't make a thing. He's way off today.
Shot's good by Walker.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Walker against Irving. Pass to Durant. On the clock. Over Tatum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And you can tell Durant loves to play the game. Whether it's the NBA or a pickup at Rucker Park, this guy is balling 24/7.
And so Durant nails them both.
Solid trip from the line right there. Knocked him down, and it was easy.
And so it's Brooklyn. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense. One of the league's best point guards, Kyrie Irving, had this to say.
2011, I came into a league where
Some say, Greg, a golden age at the point guard position.
Yeah, and Irving right there with the best of them. He embraces the challenge.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
I think they played great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Exactly. I mean, they've made their presence felt on this end. Excellent job contesting shots so far.
Durant is out there with Prince. Then there's Allen. Then there's Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, last season started with that horrific injury to Gordon Hayward's leg. Now, it's been a long road back for him, but he took heart in the encouragement he received, not just from his family, but from so many well-wishers. He said, "You realize how lucky you are to have people from all over supporting you." Guys?
David, I think everyone is rooting for his complete recovery. Thanks for that report. Clutch, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Bart, give us a little insider's look. Which players do you look at as gamers? You know, guys who are always ready to put out extra effort and go the extra mile.
Man, there's so many guys that fall into that category, Kevin. It's almost unfair to try to pull some names out, but you look at the way they play, guys like Russell Westbrook, Draymond Green, LeBron James. I think Kevin Durant is much that way. He gives great effort and energy to his craft. Steph Curry is a little different, but still provides that and plays with such an exuberance and joy. You know, Marcus Smart is a guy who I think does all the little intangible things that just have a way of making a positive impact on his team. So I don't have enough time to give you the full list, but those are a few of the guys that come around.
Great example.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Passes to Tice. Oh, good on the triple. Nets leading by 7. Prince wide open. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Smart, and he uses the glass on the layup. Smart's got his first basket of the night.
Got to be happy with the result, moving the ball so well on that possession. Beautiful.
To the middle. Williams with the block.
You know, the reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
That one falls. And guys, Kenny Atkinson, a coach who has a knack for player development.
Yeah, he does, and the players' improvement on this Nets team speaks to that. I mean, Atkinson has done a terrific job of improving his young players. Also gets the most out of the veterans and teaches them new skills and approaches to their game, which endears him to the players and helps his team.
And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. David Nwaba comes in for Clutch. Caruch is checked in for Taurean Prince. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Harris. Davis kicks to Smart. Tatum passes to Walker. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Aston Wabba. They set the pick. Dishes it to Dinwiddie. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And, you know, that's a second foul early in this quarter. I think he's got to be much more cautious in how he defends now.
Kevin Durant's checked in for the Nets. Temple comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Jordan the pass to Caruch. Irving kicks to Durant. 5 on the clock. Goes up the baseline. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Durant's got his third bucket of the night.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
There's a screen by Cantor. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
The defense was less than impressive there, but despite them not really contesting that shot, he still bricked it.
And Durant has just such a fluid release, very efficient shooting the ball from that mid-range.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Cantor with a screen on Irving. Walker goes in. There's the dish to Cantor. He kicks to Tatum. Lets it go from 14. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
And so we conclude the first. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. One half down. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They have a nice 7-point lead. And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
You got to like their offense efficiency. They were patient, took good shots. That was reflected in their high field goal percentage. They just need to keep playing smart in the second half and close this thing out. Don't get cute now.
And that's a wrap with the third.
The second half just about to get going here. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
On the court for the Celtics, Tatum and Hayward holding down the forward spots. Jaylen Brown out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Cantor in at the 5 down low. The kick out to Brown. Hayward against Chandler. Hayward dishes to Tatum. Goes back up. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And when the Celtics traded out of the first overall pick in 2017, you know, many, Greg, thought they were settling for Jason Tatum for team needs. But he might be the best overall player in that draft.
Listen, the Celtics said they would have been fine taking Tatum first overall, and I believe it. I mean, Tatum looks like he could be a superstar very early in his career and does everything at a high level and is already a terrific shooter from deep. Plus, he just has a poise and an air about his game that speaks of superstar.
Here's Chandler. Wide open shot is on the money. Chandler's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, since the rise of the Warriors, we've seen a fair amount of soul-searching by the league's other contenders. There is incredible pressure to shake things up. Now, sometimes it can elevate a team, but we have often seen it also can tear a team apart.
It can be fragile for sure. David, thank you so much. Jordan with a screen on Walker. Irving attacking. Kicks to Chandler. Over Hayward. That shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. Outside, Walker. Tatum on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Nets leading by 7. It's Durant on the wing, guarded by Tatum. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game. Lots of physical play, Clark, during your time in the NBA. That's been toned down to a degree. Do you miss it being a bigger part of the game now?
You know what? I think it's still a very physical game. The rules have changed. The way the game is officiated has certainly changed. Some of the tough fouls that you saw in decades past don't exist as much. But I still think the game is extremely physical. So I'm glad to see us move in the direction of toning that down a bit. There's enough physicality in the game.
Here's Dinwiddie. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The pass to Hayward. Fires for 3. Allen with the rebound.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Dinwiddie passes to Prince. A shot off that time. Hayward with some nice D. Here's Brown. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brown's got his first 2 points of the night.
And Brown is just so physically imposing. I mean, especially inside where he usually gets whatever he wants.
Dinwiddie kicks to Chandler. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Hey, Kevin, no idea what happened there, quite honestly. I mean, seemed like he just mistimed that pass.
Celtics trail by 7. Hayward on the wing. Williams sets a screen for Hayward. And Allen with the block.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
The lead pushed to double digits. Dinwiddie's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I think this is important for Dinwiddie's confidence. I mean, when he's knocking it down from there, I think it makes him more aggressive.
Langford, the pass to Hayward. The kick out to Brown. Drills it from outside. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
There's Dinwiddie. Edwards defending. Here's Dinwiddie. Harris outside. Tries again. No good on that last second attempt there. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets bringing the quarter to a close with us. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense too, Greg. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Just 1 quarter left in regulation. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. We've got Durant, also DeAndre Jordan out there. Harris is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Pass to Tice. And here's Edwards. Back to Tice. No good from outside. Nets leading by 9. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. LeVert's checked in for Brooklyn. Cantor's checked in for the Celtics. Walker comes in for Edwards. Harris against Tatum. Harris kicks to Irving. Jordan the screen. Here's the screen. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Brooklyn with the ball. Harris passes to Irving. Jordan with a screen on Walker. 6 to shoot. Here's Irving. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Boy, the defense did an awesome job there, Kevin. Big-time work. Really distracting him, throwing off the shot. That's how you do it on D.
And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
You can't take a break for a second defending Tatum. I mean, that's when he strikes and hurts you, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Harris. Irving kicks to Chandler. Back to Irving. Chandler with a screen for Jordan. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
It was very close, and I wouldn't mind letting them play on that one. It wasn't blatant by any means.
Walker goes in to the paint. Here's Kanter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
Well, they don't have anybody to blame but themselves. Got to prevent them from getting good looks this late in the ball game. You got to come up with stops.
Outside, Smart. To the inside. The kick out to Tatum. We've got 1:55 left in the game. Outside, Walker. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Tice, no good.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Here's Irving. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Irving's got 4 points this quarter. Celtics trail by 6. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Celtics. Brown comes in for Marcus Smart. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. See what they can do, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. It's stolen by Brown.
What a steal, and really what a time to come up with it. That's rising to the occasion.
Kanter with a screen on Durant. Outside Tatum. They swipe it. Here's LeVert. He's covered by Brown. Chandler, the pass to LeVert. And a wide open look for Irving. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Nets lead by 6.
And you got to admire Irving in these situations. Doesn't let pressure overwhelm him. In fact, he embraces it.
To the inside. Chandler with the steal. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
A versatile forward with a really nice, well-rounded all-around game. I mean, Chandler plays with great energy on both ends of the floor.
And here's Brown outside. Boston, no good that time either. Durant kicks to Irving. Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here's Tatum for 3. They get it again. Second chance shot, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
So it's the Nets picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.